So I did a part one of Packham attacks animal agriculture as wildlife fires increase. And I said, yeah, look, I've got to do a part two. And, I get back to this from the Scottish farmer, and fair play to them. I'll leave you a link to them, to their Facebook page, because, I have shared quite a number of their articles. Do I read it every day? No, absolutely not. So there's probably lots I miss, but I share quite a bit of their stuff because they absolutely realise that farmers are absolutely under attack. Yeah? And these people who are making out like bandits financially whilst saying to the rest of us, listen, we've got to just stop living by and large. Look, I doubt on that. In the last vid I was talking about how he was... Well, I'm not a fan of the panda, but, how about this one? In an interview with the Daily Telegraph in 2010, Packham said that the human population is sowing the seeds of a mass extinction event. By the way, think of David Attenborough. Another guy that lives to, a grand old age, because he knows what to avoid food-wise, that's for sure. But he absolutely, him and his fanboys and, various other, suspected fraternity members have a view of the rest of us, that they don't, share the outcome themselves, And they absolutely knew an awful long time ago that feeding people just vegetation, no meat in their diet at all, they're gullible, their testosterone levels go through the floor, hormone levels just, generally by and large, fertility goes through the floor, And you get people that say, look, I know so many vegetarians, blah, blah, blah. They're supplementing and still they could be doing an awful lot better. And ultimately, they're not healthy. And they're very gullible. There is a lot to be said about meat, animal proteins, and the mind. When you see the incidences of Alzheimer's and so many other conditions, and then you look at what previous generations used to eat and what they consume by and large now, there's no mistake about any of this. None. These people absolutely are eugenicists. Absolutely. Ultimately, it's a death cult. Yeah, it is absolutely a death cult. What was it, 6 months ago, Chris Packham warns UK may need to stop feeding garden birds. Honestly, when you look at these people, they're anti-life. Yeah, they're absolutely anti-life. And the brass neck of him saying that we need to shift to a plant-based diet because of wildfires, and every single bit of data tells you most of them have been caused by arsonists, which goes back to none of these people are Care Bears. None of them. None of them at all. They're a death cult that do financially very well because they're saying the right things. It's an absolute disgrace. And you look at what farming has to put up with. And so few people make the connections. The comment in the previous vid about the number of dairy producers. When you think about this, from what was it, 1933, no mistake about the timing or the number, but 141,000 producers, and we're down to something like 6,000 odds. It's not a mistake. It really isn't. Why is it? We're now, life expectancy is in decline. Yeah? And I'll repeat, pretty much most of what they call wildfires, it's been arsonists. And I'll speak to you soon.